Well, hello, welcome into Phoenix Arc Tarot. My name is Firestorm Shan, and I'm going to be doing an energy check-in for the August eclipse season for our air signs, Geminis. Welcome in, Geminis. Thank you for joining me. Small disclaimer, just remember, this is tarot. It is made for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There may or may not be something in these messages for you. Remember, I'm not a doctor or a psychologist. I'm just a spiritual advisor and a friend and here to have some fun with you or just help encourage you. Or maybe there's just one thing I say today that was confirmation to what you've been thinking about already. And you're like, wow, that can't believe she just said that. I was just thinking about that yesterday, or something like that. Could be anything. It could be even sign and synchronicities, is kind of what we're here for. So remember, your free will is your superpower. It is your highest gift you have to yourself. So never give it away. So take what resonates and leaves the rest. These are going to be messages for the eclipse season, for the August eclipse season for Gemini. Our first eclipse was a solar eclipse, and it was on the 12th of August. We have another one on the 27th, a lunar eclipse, the 28th of August. So, this is about balancing our light and our shadow. Shadow work's been a big topic. See what comes out for you. Ooh, Gemini, you got time to go. Time's up. Something's time to go. Well, that's usually what happens when you're co-creating with spirit and eclipses come in, that something wants to eclipse out of your life, okay? I have it here with the co-create card already. Now, I love the owl because that represents the higher mind. I love the number 40 because archangel numbers are fours. I love the four because it has to do with stability. Um, it also has a cheetah here, which is a very fast looking creature that is the fastest cat on the planet, but it's sitting stationary. So it's almost like they're looking at each other. You're sitting on a tightrope. You're sitting on a nest egg. There's an egg underneath you. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, but Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And all the king's horsemen and all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty back together again. So there's a part about co-creating, about not rushing, going too fast, taking your time with and using wisdom with the owl, being able to see in the dark, and building a secure nest egg so you don't tip it over. But something's got to go. It could have to do with what you've been co-creating at this time. Now, when I'm going to be pulling these cards from the bottom of the deck, this is the hidden energies. We have to be fair, okay? Is the situation fair? This is Libra energy, a fellow air sign of yours. Okay, so there's, this and that are true with Gemini energy, and you're very much seeing the wisdom of building something and co-creating something that's fair. And if it's not, I don't believe you're going to do it. Now, we have the Why book here, and there's some knowledge with the wing on it. There's some questions that you might have to answer. Somebody might ask you, why are you leaving? Why are you not building with me anymore? What made you decide to change your mind? And then building blocks is coming out again. I just said building blocks, and there's something underneath it. Oh, it's time to clean it up. And it's funny because I just spilled wax on the table here, and I was trying to clean it off right before your reading, and I was thinking, I hope they can't see this wax on the table. I think I got it good enough. It's time to clean something up. Whatever you've been co-creating with, it's time to slow things down, use wisdom, build things slowly, build a nest egg slowly. So we're talking about what you're building now. And it's just not fair. Something's not right, so it needs to be corrected. They're asking you to come to the edge, okay? So that does require you to take a leap of faith here, okay? Alrighty, let's get you some tarot and see what else what's to come forward. By now, you should know if this message has got something in it for you or not. We're going to just go ahead and clarify with the Celtic Cross Tarot spread. And this is my favorite spread because it asks a lot of great questions. It's a 10 card pool, so I'm going to be here for about 20 minutes probably. So let's go ahead and get popping for the Gemini. What's going on at the heart of the reading? What's going on in the heart of the reading for Gemini? Oh, somebody's heart is feeling heavy. Oh, somebody's disappointed. I feel that energy. So it is a disappointing thing, that you're going to have to maybe start over and rebuild something. I've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this is the co-create card. Uh, pulling back. You're the master builder. You're deciding not to build with some other people at this time. But let's go ahead and do a shuffle. That was hiding at the bottom of the deck. It's hidden energies. So by now, you'll know if this is for you. What is going on with the Geminis? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a little bit of a fiery, passionate energy. It's hot as hell outside, right? Fire sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign, a younger fire sign, someone that's in and out of your life. They just pop in and out. So they're not very dependable because they got a lot of passions that pull them this way or pull them that way. And so I would question the dependability here. Maybe they need to clean up their act. Maybe they're impulsive. This person might be too young for you to work with because they're just too they're just full of drama if they're a younger fire sign. Okay. So what's crossing this energies? I have it with the Hierophant in the reverse. So this is like someone that's not teachable. This is making the teacher get pissed off. Okay. The teacher, the Hierophant, the Pope, the leader is getting frustrated and breaking a contract basically here, saying there's no agreement here. You're an unstable person. You jump around too much. This is my money house you're messing with. You think you can just come in here and change my values and my traditions? Don't cross the Hierophant in the reverse. That's no favor with God, the Pope. It would mean that this person would be in complete error and you are not tolerating it. All right, now you are a Gemini and Taurus is your sister Earth sign sitting right next to you. Very fixed energy. Uh, Dealing with earthly matters, you have to be tough, you have to be fixed, and you have to be bold sometimes. Okay? It can't always be this and that are true. Right now, the situation is the truth is this. So, okay, so yeah, we're breaking this contract, we're cleaning it up. What's going on in the foundation? We have the Two of Swords. It's a very difficult decision to make. You've been at impasse for a while and you're like, oh, I really don't want to do this. Yeah, I get it. Your headspace? The Hermit, but you're using wisdom. You've been doing a lot of soul searching. You're looking at what's practical. You've looked at the books. You're knowing what makes sense and what doesn't, and you're using wisdom. So, major arcana. Virgo energy. This has to do with earthly matters, and you're the master at dealing with it right now. So what's going on in the recent past? We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. You have tried to reconcile with this situation before. You've tried to work on it and go back, but it always ends up where someone sabotages the situation or they end up manipulating something and it never works out. So, what's the incoming energy? The Page of Cups. Okay, a little apology coming in here. Okay, I'm sorry. A little small apology. But you know your values. You're like, this is the um cover of the album, which is the Empress card, because so you know who you are, you know your value, you're the Empress. Is the underneath energy. Oh, you're being like, oh, I'm really sorry, you're being really sweet about it, but underneath you've got a lot of power in what the decisions that you hold and you make. So what's the situation here? We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this is pretty pissed off, feeling angry and negative emotions and messages. Reckless texting, reckless communication, just poor communication in itself, feeling very cold and distant and a little upside down. You've got the Knight of Wands and you've got the Knight of Swords. So the situation here, somebody's pretty angry. And you're like, well, sorry, this is business. So how are you being seen? You are the Three of Cups. I think you're being friendly. I think you're being a good friend. If this has got to do with business versus pleasure, you're like, I'm happy to be friendly and sociable and kind, and we can, uh, see each other out about and wave amicably at each other. So you're being sweet, you're like, but I'm over it. I'm not being mean. I'm being amicable. I'm being innocent. I'm being kind. I'm being a good person and a friend. But you feel like there's something to celebrate here. So for you, it's an emotional win. So you are happier for it, this ending, because it was not fair. What is the hope or fear for the Gemini? Whoopsie. Oh, goodness me, guys. We have the High Priestess. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, baby. So the full moon eclipse is in Pisces. That's Pisces energy. You know, you are standing at a crossroads. You are at Hecate's gates. You are being asked to follow your intuition at this time. You just want to make sure you're doing the right thing. So it's normal to question whether or not, I'm really doing the right thing, because it doesn't feel good to, have somebody get mad at you. But when you got to fight fire with fire sometimes, right? So you're really trying to stay and, keep things to yourself, keeping things quiet, secretive, moving in silence. So the outcome of your reading, Gemini, and we're going to say potential outcome because you have free will. This one, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the reverse. So this would be a loss of independence for some people, a loss of power, a loss of finances, a loss of, that's a weird thing. I heard virginity, and I don't know why the hell I just heard that. The innocence of something seems lost, I guess. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, someone that you thought you were building up to become a match to your energy just is not matching it. It's like having a partnership and you do more work than the partner. So somebody doesn't quite have what it takes to build with. They pretend like they are the pre-empress. They pretend like they're independent. They pretend like they're confident. They pretend like they've got all their P's and Q's and I's and dotted. But the truth is that someone is actually not all that, and you're seeing it very clearly. So like if you're an independent contractor and you're trying to sell your services and saying, "Oh, I can do this and this and this for you," this person doesn't produce what they say they can, then it would be someone doing some sneaky behavior. Now, why would somebody be doing this? It's weird. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to reconcile with you. They want to work together. Shoot, weird. If this is romance or a marriage, because the Hierophant can be marriages, the Knight of Wands can be an infidelity, the Three of Cups can be third party. You could have been the third party person as well. Um, but there's a sense of a loss of stability and independence. Someone will end up losing their power in some way, shape, or form. And with to be fair here, it's because this person is not worth building with. You cannot truly build with them. So, actions and advice for the Geminis, and we're going to close their reading. The Sun card. So, this is the solution to your problem. The sun will come out every single day for you. You're going to be fine. This is definitely something that you are supposed to be doing to heal the situation. This is your wish fulfillment. It is the solution to your problems. So you're going to get what you ask for. But it's not fun. It's making a difficult decision in love, whether business, personal, platonic, marriage, or not. It's an unequal give and take sort of thing. Um, Someone doesn't keep their word, and they pretend to be something they're not, and you can see right through it. So that's what I'm seeing for you for your eclipse messages. Thank you for joining me. I think I'll leave it there. And remember, the fire's not here to burn us up. It's here to change and transform us into the next highest level that we could possibly be. Until next time, bye.